Good evening, viewers. This is Real Time with some more real talk with a distinguished gentleman, Mr. Roosevelt Mosley. Very, very special to the family. Been around for many years and has a lot of accomplishments to share. Thank you, Mr. Mosley, for being with us. How you doing today?
I'm doing fine.
Well, that's good.
I woke up this morning.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. You woke up this morning
right.
and the sun is shining.
That's right.
That's right. I'm glad that you decided to be an interviewee because this channel is designed to give people inspiration, motivation, and what they need to do to succeed in life. And you are a very successful person. So again, thank you for sharing your time with us.
Thank you. I'm glad you decided to do this.
Well, I appreciate that. Appreciate that. Well, with no further ado, on to question number one. With your wisdom, sir, how do you think or how do you deal with your problems?
Well, I tell you, when I have a problem, I use another word with a P, and that's called prayer.
Okay.
I mean, I pray to the Lord. I ask other people what they would do, mostly family members. And of course, I have to consult my wife, and sometimes I consult my children. But I look for help from the Lord, which is number one, to help me to decide the right thing to do.
It's a good number one. It's a good number one. Okay. What advice would you give to the older individuals?
Okay, I think older people need to slow down.
Okay.
I mean, don't rush through life because you don't know how long you have, and enjoy the things that you enjoy. Just like I love antique furniture, I love old cars, and I have a lot of them.
Oh yes, you do.
That I'm working on, and that makes me feel good to work with them, to ride around in them, and people ask you, do you want to sell it at the stoplight, or you go down the beach and you ride on Atlanta Avenue and everybody turn around and look at you and that type of thing.
I got an MG, don't you?
I got two MGs.
Wow. Now that's an antique car for you right there.
You got a 53 and a 71.
How long have you had them?
My wife and I used to date in the 1953, so I got that in 1971.
Wow.
And still got it. And I'm in the process of restoring it again.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, cool. So, with that, do you have any advice for younger individuals?
Young people, enjoy your youth. Don't take childhood for granted. They are the best years of your life. Because I'm using hindsight now.
Okay. Okay.
I'm using hindsight.
Okay.
They are the best years of. You don't have to go to bed hungry. You don't have to worry about any bills being paid. No house mortgage, no rent. I mean,
wow.
You are in the best stage of your life. And the sad thing about it, you don't realize it.
Right.
And what you're trying to do is get grown quick. And that's a mistake.
Yeah, I can't wait till I'm grown.
I know it. Can't wait till I'm grown.
Ooh, you got me reminiscing. Boy, those were the good old days.
I want to be grown. But somebody asked me how was I doing. I say I'm doing fine. But I had a home with my mama. I should have stayed there.
I know that's right.
I said life is hard, but it's fair.
Okay.
I had a home with my mama. Should have stayed there.
I know that's right. So, what would you say? How do you feel we should live our life in general?
I think we should treat people the way that we want to be treated. Think in terms of that. I mean, when you hurt somebody else's feeling, did you want anybody to hurt yours?
Right.
You know, I look at how people treat people, and they don't treat people the way we did when we were growing up.
Okay.
You know, everybody loved everybody. Everybody on my street could give me a beat.
Wow. But you know what?
We're that close. Nowadays, people don't even know their neighbor's name.
I know that's right. I know that's right. And you're right about that too. But it was yes ma'am and yes sir to everybody.
That's right.
Because you better, you're going to get that butt whipped.
That's right.
But the respect value was a lot greater.
The community was your home.
That's right. That's right. So within 5 years, where do you see yourself?
Well, I'm working less now, and within 5 years, I don't plan to be working at all. I plan to be enjoying my family, traveling, and having a good time. And I love to eat good food.
Okay, I know that's right. Me too. And speaking of working, you worked in the school system. Could you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, I worked at Lake Teller High School. I went there in 1971 and retired in 2004. And I worked 33 years on a miss one day.
33 years, and you only missed one day.
That's right.
And where are you in the Guinness Book of Records? I don't think many people can say that one. That's an achievement. What made you be able to do that?
Well, when I started teaching, I was single, and I enjoyed working. I enjoyed young people. That's why I chose teaching.
Right.
At first, I wanted to be a lawyer, but I found out that lawyer was synonymous with liar.
Okay.
And I have a conscience.
I understand. I understand.
So I decided I didn't want to be a lawyer. I wanted to be a teacher.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that makes sense. So, where do you see yourself after you finish? Well, you've already retired, but where do you envision yourself after you finish working? Because I heard you say you're working less, but when you finish working, I mean totally done, how do you see yourself or envision yourself?
I want to wake up in the morning and think about doing what I want to do.
Okay.
And I want to do some traveling. Like I say, I enjoy my vehicles. I want to spend more time with my wife, with my children, and my grandchildren.
Okay.
And take them places where we can enjoy ourselves, like amusement parks and going out to eat dinner and all that kind of stuff.
So you want to enjoy the family?
I want to enjoy the family.
That's what you
family
want to do?
should be number one.
Shouldn't it?
Yeah. But today, with the younger people, it's all about the money. Money doesn't mean as much to me as it used to.
I understand.
Happiness means more to me than money.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And you know what? You'll find out, and it's very crazy, when you are happy, you will make more money.
That's true.
But
because you're not thinking about it.
Exactly. But if you're money hungry, you're not going to be happy.
That's true. That's true.
I like that. Thank you. I have a new section called Speaking Out, to where who I interview I want you to speak about anything that might interest you, something that might bother you, anything you choose. So, do you have anything you would like to discuss?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
You know, first of all, I'm glad that Duh is in the room with me, because Duh and Mr. Lynn were like mothers and fathers to me.
And that's my grandmother and
your grandmother and your grandfather.
That's right.
And because they lived in Diggs Park, and I was told if you go around there, they're not gonna let you in. They're gonna be mean to you and all that kind of stuff. I found all of that to be the opposite.
Okay.
Because they didn't like me, they loved me.
Wow, I know that's right. Understatement, huh? That's right.
Yeah,
that's
because when I was there with Stedman, their son was like a brother to me. And when I was there with him, and they served dinner or brought out food, they didn't say, Roosevelt, we getting ready to eat, you got to go home. They said, come on in and get something to eat.
That's right. That's right. Part of the family.
Yeah, I was part of the family.
And I call you Uncle Roosevelt to this day.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. And I enjoyed you as a kid because you had the best toys in the world. And when you finished with them, you gave them to me to give to my son. I know you don't remember that.
It's been a while, but you know what? I'm gonna be honest with you. My mother, she did everything she could to make sure I was the envy of the block.
Yeah.
And I
had some
appreciated
beautiful
that. I appreciated that.
Toys come out today, you had it tomorrow.
That's right. That's right. Thanks to my beloved mother. Thank you, mother. I appreciate you. But is there anything else you would like to discuss?
Yes, I'd like to discuss one more thing.
What's that?
And that's when your mother turned 16 years old, her family picked me up and carried me to the Black Beach, which was in Portsmouth.
The Black Beach. Never heard of that one.
It was a beach that's black.
Okay.
That was black then.
Okay.
For black people.
Okay.
And they carried me to that beach, it was at night on your mother's 16th birthday, because she and I were going together then. And they picked me up, and I had the best time of my life.
Right.
And guess who was the person singing there?
Who?
The guy whose guitar name was Lucille. B.B. King.
B.B. King?
B.B.
Really?
King.
Okay.
Yeah.
B.B. King, that's a legend.
B.B.
He's a
King
legend.
turned it out, and they had the best food there. I mean, because like I said, it was a black beach, which so everything was sold.
Right.
You know.
Right.
And I tell you, B.B. King turned it out, and I was as close to B.B. King as I am to you right now.
Okay.
And as a kid, it really did something. They picked me up at my grandmother's house, because I was staying with my grandmother, and carried me back home. And they were living on Mellon Street, which was right down the street.
Okay.
But that's one day or one night that I will never forget.
Well, that goes to show you the memories that are made in your childhood that last forever.
Last forever.
And that's why it's important for people to treat children a certain way, because they remember these things over the years.
I don't, like I tell people, I don't remember the money that my mother and father gave me. I remember the time they spent with me.
Exactly. Do you have anybody you would like to say hello to, shout outs, anything like that?
Yeah, I mean, I would like to shout out to all my former students, because you didn't know it, but I was teaching you, but I also learned from you.
Okay, I understand that. Yeah, it's a give and take thing.
Yeah, it is. And I enjoyed teaching, and you know, and when I see you, it makes me feel good to see former students, and they come and hug me and recognize me. You know, and I see them anywhere I go. I run into a former student. Even when I was working, going on the ships, I had former students working on the ships or working at the port. And they said, "There's Mr. Mosley."
33 years, I'm sure you got a lot of students.
I know I got over me.
I know that's right, and you didn't miss one day.
Yeah, I missed
and
one
even
day.
that one day you missed, I think you were working in school at a basketball game.
Football game that
football game that night. So you were still technically working.
Yeah.
Wow. So basically 33 and 0. All right. That's very inspirational. All of y'all who are listening, if this young man right here can do it, you can do it as well. Keep your head up. God bless. And until the next time, I will see you. Make sure you subscribe, and here's some more videos for you to watch. Again, until the next time, God bless.